G'day, hi, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. It is Australia Day down here in the beautiful land down under. And the way I like to celebrate is, first off, a nice cold beer. And next, throwing a bit of lamb on the barbie. So we'll go over there, we'll get this on the barbie, and then we'll get into today's project. Alright, there we are. We've got our lamb on the barbie. It's actually in the Weber, but we'll get that cooking. We'll check on him every half hour or so. It's going to be nice. Alright, so now that the lamb's all done and sorted out, it's time to get into today's project. Today's project will be a computer desk. Because where my computer is right now is just a mess. So we need a desk to get rid of the mess. So let's go over and get into that. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. That's my top. I just cut out at work because I could have done it here, but the mess, the noise, and the dust would have done my head in when I got it done on the machine at work. Simple. But the rest of it we'll make. We're going to make some legs, modesty boards, and if I've got time or when I get around to it, we'll make some shelving. And by the way, this is upside down, so it will be the other way. The long side will be to my right, short side to the left. Going in the corner, sitting right here, it'll be good. Okay, so we're going to start off by coming in 20mm from this end. Put my mark. 20mm from this end. That's going to be 40mm. We got ourselves 1200 minus 40, 1160. Now we've got the legs on the ends are as thick as the table, which is 32. So, oh man, I need glasses. All right, so we've got our 20 plus our 32 will be 52. I want to come back half of that, 16, which will give us 36. Making sense? Doesn't to me. All right, and this end, we're going to have our 20 plus our 16 modesty board, 36, plus our 16mm leg, which comes to 52. So now I need to measure. What do I need to measure? No, this is making sense to me. Let me think. Alright, let's check on our lamb. Been in here a while now. Oh, it's still there. Put this somewhere where it won't get burnt. Give him a stab, shall we? Oh, it's a little bit red. Anyway, what I like to do is get this stuff made up. Oil, rosemary, lemon, garlic, a few other special herbs and spices. Brush him on. While she's cooking. I wonder if I need to turn that actually. Haven't turned it yet. Oh, there's my bone. Wait. Oh, some people probably say that's cooked. I might even go a little longer. Besides, I'm the only one eating it. I've lamb for days. Right, lid back on. Next time we check him, he should be done. Alright, I don't know how well you can see this. Can you see that little lip there? I need to go around and clean all that off. I'll show you how I'll do that, but then I'll go through and do them all. Alright. Alright, I got myself an old plane blade. And uses a bloody chisel a few times too. It's not that sharp, but it's got to be, you don't want it scratching. It's got to be smooth. It doesn't have to be super sharp or anything. Anyway, start on the end, get it walking, and you'll watch the little curly whirly. That's my little curly whirly. So I'll do another one. So you want to hold it flat. You don't want to be doing these ones because you'll dig in. You don't need to hold it flat that way. What I like to do is a bit of an angle that way and a bit of an angle up this way. Thumb over here, finger under there for a guide. Just hold it flat. And you just scraping it off. Not too hard. Do the other two sides. See, I'd say it's not too hard. I've been doing this for a long time. When I started out, it wasn't too easy. So it feels a bit hard when you first start doing it. And after years of practice, it's second nature. And you want a curly whirly. One big long curly whirly. Alright. I'll go through and get all the rest done and we'll get back to the next part. As you can see here, you can see that lip I was talking about a lot more on this one. So I'll show you that. Ugh, bit hard to get started. Yeah, so that was definitely a lot more to peel off. Now sometimes when you've got a joint on the end there, edge tape to edge tape, you get that same little bit of roughness. So we'll just take our file and just file that down. Round it over a bit. So on the underside, you don't need to be too rough, just so it's smooth to touch. Yeah, that's nice. And also, how many of you guys own Australian made files? You don't see that too much anymore, do you? Yeah, Nicholson, Australian made. Okay, so I went to do this one. I've got myself a bit of damage here. Anyway, I'm going to have to fix that because I can't cut that off. So I'll just zoom this out a bit. Wait a second. Oh, maybe a bit more, right? What I'm going to try to do... Got him shot there. I can't see. Hang on a second. Oh, lift this up a little. You can see that mark there. Little bump. And try to give it a little flogging. It's not great. What I'll do, I've got you in shot there. Yep. Instead of using my blade on that part, I just use my file on it. I don't cut it off. Oh, that's even not too good. This will be one of the legs for the back corner of the table, so you won't really see it. But anyway, got him fixed up. Finish cleaning that up, and we'll get into start putting some things together. Alright, so here's our curly whirlies. They don't always come out long, skinny. Some of them come out curled up, nice and short. Depends how you hold that blade, really. There's that big one that I showed you. Yeah, we got all our curly whirlies off. I think it's time to go check on the meat. Alright, so it's time to check on our lamb now. Oh, look at that. That ain't cooked. It never will be. There's bone here. Mate, look. Beautiful. Hey? That's how you want it cooked. It wants to be falling off the bone like that. Alright, we'll get it out of there. Oh, man, I'm ready to eat. I'll try and get it out of there. That was the way to do it. Aha, beauty. Alright, we'll get some potatoes sorted now. We'll get them in there cooking. Yum. Alright, so here we are, a gut full of lamb and a few beers later. And we're back. So, this, what we're up to now is we're going to start putting the legs on. So, we've got our sizes done. We're going to screw, so I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to screw that to that. Got our big boy legs here. They're going to go there. Obviously, you know, and take genius to realise that one goes there. Table's upside down, remember. And just for visuals, this guy will go back here. So we'll get this screwed together, work out where we want him, work out our length of our modesty boards, get them cut, and see where we are from there. Okay guys, I'm not sure how well you can see this because the light through the camera the light looks a bit smoky or fuzzy or hazy. Anyway, here we are. Plan is grab these two, make an L shape out of them, get them screwed together, and that'll be our corner leg. I'll spin myself around and screw them together. Show you how I'll get that done. So, I don't know how well you can see that, but you may see my pencil mark on the inside there. I ain't going to bother cleaning that off, because I don't have to. What I'm going to do is put that side in. Never see it. Gone. Never existed. Alright, drill bit number 2, the smaller one. Let's drill ourselves a hole. I definitely need my glasses on. And never just, when you're working with timber or MDF or stuff like that, never just try to force your drill bit right the way through, just a little bit at a time, because the drill bit will clog up. And that's where you end up with all that smoky, burning business stuff. So anyway, let's put our first screw in and see how we go. Ooh. What the flip's going on here? Haven't used this drill for a long time. Used to be one of my best drills. Whoa, not no more. Hey, let me work that out and get back to you. Alright, sorted out my problem. Oh, hack you can do. Didn't want to bite in, so we get our screwdriver drill bit. We'll bore that end out a bit more. There we go now. Oh, still didn't like it, but we got it done. And that's all that matters. Here's another pro tip that you can also use, and it probably works better if you got a nice sharp drill bit. Put the drill bit in there and make your countersink. There are tools you can buy to do this, but before they made them tools, this is how we did it. Sharper the drill bit on that one is probably the better. Oh, whoop! Forgot to drill the pilot hole. Probably doesn't help that drill bit's too small for the screw either. A lot better there, wouldn't it? Hey? Yep, now we forgot to drill the pilot hole again. Make sure it's not hanging out. Sorry about the earthquake there. There we go. Beautiful. Right. One leg done. 2 to go. Busy piss farting around. This, that, and the other. January is now gone. We're now into February. Let's hope I get this desk built before December, eh? Alright, so our next step is get the length of our modesty boards. Find out how long they are. So, but before that, we're going to need a sharp pencil. And where you can see that, this one's pretty blunt. The best way I sharpen my pencil was shoving it up my nose. Tricked you. This little sharpener here. It's in the shape of a nose. So, therefore I shoved it up my nose. Gave it a twist. Go back in again. Give it some more twists. Until you got yourself a nice sharp pencil. Always use a sharp pencil. So, I just watched the footage back and realised you guys couldn't even see a mark on the bloody table anyway. So, I put a bit of tape here. I got myself a biro or pen, ballpoint, whatever you like to call it, which is not really working. Try that there, again there. Hopefully you guys can see that. So that's where I want to put my rear leg, rear center leg, center rear leg. L-shaped thingy, my bibby, Bobby, Gibby, Gabby, Dobby. So now we know where that foot's going. We need to know where this foot's going. Leg, gable, stand, whatever you want to call it. So we do the same thing. 25mm, 1 inch. Give ourselves a mark. Grab the different pen. Hopefully you can see that better. Again there. Although I don't really need to do that one anyway. Oh, next step. Now this is where this leg's going to end up. But to make it easier to film and show you guys what I'm going to do, I've gone and cut myself an offcut. Let me move this. Got myself an offcut, it's the same size as that. Then shove my pencil back up my nose. That's going to sit there like I just showed. Make sure I'm right. And then there will be a piece there. No, there won't be a piece there at all. That is what this piece will sit inside there. Sorry if I'm in the way there, I'm just trying to make that right. It's going to sit something like that. Now you can screw through there and it'll be fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to get a little bit tricky. What I want to do, I'm going to place that there. Don't worry about this moving around because it's not important right now. I'm going to put a mark just like that. Pretend this is my leg. Just pretend. And we're going to come in somewhere there like that. Now the Modesty board is only this thick, which is 16mm, or whatever of an inch. I don't know. Now I'm going to mark that. And what my plan is I'm going to get rid of all that. Take it all out. And then that is going to slide into that. And I'll make a nice joint. Why? Nah. Just because I can. I want to show off, I guess. Now I hope you can see this. Because the way I've got you set up there is pretty bloody wild. So I'm praying this was working, because I can't tell. So, anyway, plan is, we've halved that. So that's 32, half of that's 16, which is that, 16. So we're going to mark our 16 from the line there. I'm going to do a nice solid line so you can see it. Our leg here, that sits there, 16mm, same size. Well, pardon me. So I've already marked this. I mark that there. I didn't put tape there. Sorry, guys. Got a bit of tape there. Again, I hope you're seeing all this. Want to mark our thickness there. We mark this one so we can get our measurement that way, and this one so we can get our measurement that way. Which I'm just going to show you the measurement that way because that one's a bit longer, and again, I still don't know if I can see you or if you can see me. So we get our tape measure. We could do it by calculation too, because we know that's 25 and 16, which equals something. 40, oh, where? Wouldn't have a clue. 43. That calculate right? 25. That'd be 41. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's not that critical. So if we say 43, we're reading about 43 here. It's probably the pen mark. To do the calculations, it'll be 41. But we can hold that on 100. Stretch that out there. We get 12 13 minus the 100, 11 13. So we need about 11 13 in there and there. 11 1 3. I'll probably calculate that and just get the exact number, but that's one way to do it. Or if you went to school longer than I did, you could just work out the math. So again, hope you've got all that. So after some supercalifragilistic and scientific calculations, all this here, we've come up with our sizes. So on the 1200 side, we want a 118 or 1118, sorry. 1600 side, we want a 1518. And they're both already been pre-cut at 400, so a 400 by 1518 and a 400 by 1118. And your height's always first. Always write your height first. Everyone knows your height's always first. Alright, so there we are, we're all set up. We've got it on the saw donkeys. Well, we won't clamp down deadly yet. We've got to mark it, don't we? Okay, so this one piece I have here, we have got 1550, maybe 1551, that don't matter. We want 1518. So, again, make sure to shove your pencil up your nose. Give him a good sharpen. Beautiful. So we're going to mark 1518 at the back. 1518 up the front. Now, ooh, scratchy. Now you could square a line. Oh, bang, that hurt. We could square a line across there. I've nearly done that again. But we don't need to because we've got our little trackety track. And talk back. We'll get that lined up. Hit him with the old clampety clamps. All the time checking you're still on your marks. Oh, what's happened here? Nothing. Here we go. Oh, I'll probably prefer to cut that the other way. No. Oh, good. Grab the old Sauriosaurus. But wait, I need my PPP. Protective eyewear and earmuffs. So I've got these bad boys, eye muffs. Locally, Australian. I've done a video on them, go check that out. I'll leave a link down below. Make sure your top's at your top. Grab them at the back there. You can even wear them over your glasses. Hey, not bad. Adjust it to your head. Whatever else you want to wear it on. And here we go. I think I have problems with this. No, we're good. Bit of noise warning for you guys. Done. Just like that. Sorry for not giving you much of a noise warning there, guys. But when I've got these things on, I can hardly hear a thing. It worked great. Go get yourself a pair. I'll leave a link in the description. Go check out eye muffs. Alright, so I went and cut the other Modesty board off camera. Nothing really different to the first one, just different size. Oh, and I had to add another 16mm to that 1518 because it overlapped. You'll see later on anyway. But I picked it up before I cut it, so lucky there. Alright, we're going to work on the outer legs. What we have here is our outer leg. We've got him just sitting in place. Again, 25mm in. So we're going to use our block. Plus, we need to add on the 16 from the corner leg. Pay attention. So we want that. So we want to put a mark there. Hoping you guys can see that. And then we'll do another 16 because that's the thickness of our modesty board. And that area there, I'll bring you in for a sec, is what we're going to take out. But whoop, we only want to go 16 mil deep. We'll square that off later anyway. Yeah, so I'll bring you in, show you, and explain that all again to you. So this is all I've done. Set that one there. Got him nice and flush. That bit of other offcut there. Nice and flush. Well, it's not flush, nice and tight there. And you can see where my marks are. So we're 25 mil in, which is where we want our foot leg to start. Then we want to go in another 16, which will be there. So we want to remove these X marks or spot type deal. But we don't want to go any further than that, because we only need that slide into there. But I've got to go all the way down to 400, which is somewhere down there. That'll be our next step. Alright, let's get on to that. Alright guys, set myself up a little Jimmy rig jiggy type thingy here. As I said, I want to take all this out. I want to go down to, oh no, actually that mark there. So I've got myself a little stop block here. I've got a guide. I'm going to use the trimmer. And I'll just run that down there. I should probably just do this. So I'm going to run that down there, all the way down, until we hit the stop, which should get me to the mark I need. And that bit in there, it's like 14 mil, so it's very close. Then I'll just tap that over a bit and I'll just do it again. But I'm going to do it in multiple passes because you don't want to. You don't want to be boring out all that in one hit. You're going to have all sorts of trouble. So you just look out. You just want to take small bits like that out at a time. So multiple passes, a lot of dust, lots of mess. Good thing we've got the eye muffs. So no, won't have to worry about the sound or the dust in our eyes. Probably should wear a face mask. So yeah, we're going to get into that. We'll get this one done. Probably film a bit of that. I'll do the other one off camera because it's the same old, same old. So yeah, that's our next step. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we're going to throw on the eye muffs. And we're going to make our first pass and see how it looks. Let's go. Bit of snag. A bit of snag, and I'm pretty sure it's the tape. Gotta find my pencil again. No, let's just go with it. Sometimes you just got to be confident. Alright, we'll get a test piece and we'll check it out. Okay, yeah. Oh no, that is beautiful. Oh, look at that. That's snug as that's snug as. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Let's make sure it's in the right spot. It should be that much in, same amount. Yep, beautiful. Make sure it's the right length. I'll measure from there to there. 400. I might go a little bit more. I'll just tap him down a little bit. Give him old tap, tap, taparoo. Let me check again. Bit hard to check when I don't have my eyeballs on. Now we've got 401. I'm happy with that. All we've got to do now is just make multiple passes. Let's do that. Alright guys, there you go. You saw me run multiple passes. I put it on time lapse because it's the same thing over and over. Yeah, but we got what we needed. That fits in beautifully. Flush that way. It's probably ain't exactly 16 mil. Well, it's a wedge really, isn't it? But yeah, pretty flush that way. Good enough. So, but any, I don't know if you can tell, it is very dusty stuff. What happens when you work with MDF, medium density fibre? You really should be wearing a mask, but as I'm a fool in the shed, don't do as I do, do as I say. Anyway, we got him done, we got where we wanted to be. I'll go film the, well, I won't film diddly. I'll go and do the other one off camera, because I think this video is starting to get a bit long in the tooth. So, oh, I nearly got that stuck there. So, yeah, we'll get them ready, and we'll start putting it together and go to the next step. Not too long now, guys, not too long now. Alright, so we've got our two legs done. I've just squared the ends out with a chisel. This is a replica piece of our modesty board. It's going to sit in there. Oh, she's nice and tight. I've got to get it out. So we want it nice and tight. And that one, other side, she'll go in there. Again, nice and tight. So we'll get some glue on this. Oh, if I can get it out. Oh, what have I done? Alright, we'll get that out of there. We'll get some glue up. We'll start putting it together. Alright, so just went down to Bunno's and got myself some Gorilla Juice. Any Sally's or any wood glue will work. I just needed some, so got this. It was cheapest one for the size of the bottle I could get on special. Anyway, we'll put some Gorilla Juice in there. Oh, here it works. It's got a nice nozzle too. Let's put plenty in there. Oh, I want to blow the dust out first. Put a bit more in. Now, although this is a very tight fit, I'm just using glue as a backup. So let's get this in there now and hope it all fits. Okay, that sounds like it's in there. Give him a bit of a tappy. You always want to use a block too when you're tapping so you don't damage anything. Don't get much squeeze out, so I hope that's in there. Maybe more tap-taparoos. That's about as far as I think I'm going to get that. Well, that's alright, I didn't get too much squeeze out, so I don't have to clean too much off. And that's going to sit there. Maybe I should have put more glue in. Nah, plenty. They'll be there. Our corner leg we made. That will sit there. And I'll just screw, probably 6 screws into that. That'll be strong enough. And our next step will be to, well, after we get that side done, we'll just join it to the top. Alright, so all I've done is come 50 in, and then 50 in from where that will stop. 50 up, 50 down, and just mark center, which was 200, because that's 400. Half that's 200. We'll drill some holes in that. We'll get them screwed to that leg. And just a warning, you're on the actual work bench I'm working on, so you may wobble around a bit here. So, where's my drill gone? I'll get my drill, and we'll drill some holes. Oh, here it is, hiding. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. And the other one, because I can't count any more than 5. 5 plus 1. There's that. We'll get our leg up here and we'll get him screwed on. Alright, so here we are. We're going to keep him nice and flush across the top there. Not stressing too much about down there because we cut that by hand, so we may not be perfectly square. We keep that nice and flush, we should be square. Alright, here we go. One up there. No, we didn't say too flush. Hang on, let's get a taparooey. Hold on there. Wrong one moved. There we go, we're nice and flush across the top there. Another one down here. And fill in the holes. Oh, look out. Now it's just rinse and repeat to the other side. We'll get that done and we'll show you the next step. Where's that? Alright, so here's our base. The bench top's going to sit on top and there we'll have a computer there. So to attach our bench top, we can use little L brackets and screw them on in certain intervals and that'll be fine. That's great, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to try and use some of these TZ20s I had laying around. So I've made myself up a small jig for holing it. And sit that on there. grab my drill, put a bit of tape around it so I don't go too deep, so I don't drill right through. And that hole just gives me the exact depth, height I need to put my TZ20 in. So it's not sitting up and it's not sitting too far down. My hand's in the way, but you get the idea. So we'll just go and round and drill a few of those at each interval, tap these in, and we'll get our bench top screwed on. We're done. For that part anyway. Alright, so we've got him back upside down now. A bit difficult since I'm on my own. But anyway, we'll go around and get him screwed down. I've got some blocks here. We'll put them where we need them, front and back. Get him all squared up and where we need to go, and we'll send some screws on as a pre-fit because it's all got to come apart to get into the house. So we'll start in the back corner here. A block and some screws. Obviously, we don't want to go right through the top, so we're only using a short screw. I did have two pieces of this. Plus the other one. It's all good. We've got two now. Nice and square in the back corner here. Drop your screw. One there. Oh, that's it, that in the back corner. Go up this end, shall we? I want to come, well, it's not really going to move much that way now. But we want him square in the back corner. Good enough. As I say, good enough, it's spot on. I'll have to come out there, so we'll go in this one here. Maybe I need to load my screw up first. Yep. Come out to this corner. Not sure how well you can see. Try not to get in the way. Alright, we're in a bit here, so we've got to go out to the edge. Whoa, baby. What is going on? Man, using me old drill here, the battery wants to fall out of it every time. So annoying. Alright, we'll go to this corner. Need both blocks. That's on the ground. I wonder if that will tap. That's just slight off. Yep, she tapped. Might be this leg not in that joint properly. Load the screw in. Oh, I don't even know if you can see, guys. No, you cannot. Now, is that better? I'll kick the bin. Oh, I've got my screw loaded in. Right. don't know where you can see that, but see how we're not right there. We need to come out. Load me screw in. Pull him out. Got to do this so you can see and I can work at the same time. There we go. Beautiful. Do all the rest now. Oh, a little bit out here. Oh, this backside's alright, so we'll get him in. Oh. We'll get down that side. Oh, missing one. One more. Right, one upside down desk. Well, there you go, guys. Got it all done. Finally. It's taken me ages to film this and get it built. That's just me sitting on my bum and getting nothing done. Anyway, we'll get it in the house. I want to build a hutch type bookcase thingy here. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see that video. Otherwise, I'll just probably film it off camera and we'll film something else. We're going to put the computer cable thingy up in the back corner there. And that's pretty much it. I might put the tower down the bottom here. I might build something in down there. We've got a file cabinet to go down this side. Monitor will be here. Keyboard's here. Yeah, so that's that done. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and comment. Share with your friends, uncles and aunties, and whoever else. And again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Till next time.